I've been playing basketball for more than half of my life, and I've learned so many things about this game both on and off the court during that time. So today, here are 13 life lessons I wish I knew about basketball earlier. And stick around to the end, where you can find out the top secret tip to take your game to the next level. The first thing I wish I knew when I started playing basketball was to work smarter, not harder. Back when I began my playing days, I would go outside and shoot countless reps, just shooting the ball, grabbing the rebound, going back to the three-point line, shooting the ball again, and just doing that for hours and hours and hours. Back when I was practicing those mid-range jumpers, there was no defender on me, and I was just jogging to get each shot up. So make sure you're doing these at a game speed, and this will dramatically increase your workouts. Number 2 is that you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So what I mean by this is looking for opportunities around the basketball game itself. If you have a camp that you might be able to go to, playing up against the competition is even better. So go out, don't be afraid of those opportunities, but take them because you don't know what doors they're gonna open. Now, number 3 here is to take care of your grades. In some areas, getting 2 Fs makes you ineligible to play. But what I really mean here is have a backup plan. At the end of the day, there are currently 450 basketball players in the NBA. And I'm not saying you won't become one, maybe with my teaching you will. But my point here is that not everybody makes the NBA. There are only 450, but always have a backup plan. Keep those grades good, and also they're gonna help you get into colleges too. The 4th thing I wish I knew is how important recovery is. I really wish I would have knew the importance of recovery and how it does help your muscles get better. But it's only until I learned that you're putting stress on your muscles every time you work out that I learned the importance of stretching and now using a massage gun and a foam roller. Number 5 is to eat right. So by eating right, well, what do I mean? This means including more fruit in your diet and more vegetables. Find any way you can. They have more vitamins and they're really good for you. Try to remove some of those cookies, snacks, and chips that we all know that we love and enjoy, but they are processed and they're not the greatest for you. Look into protein, which helps your muscles recover after all those strength workouts you're putting yourself through, and carbohydrates, long-term energy for your performances and in your games. Eat right, and you're gonna feel a whole lot better, both on and off the court. Number 6 here is consistency is key. You can't go into the gym one day a week, work out for 3 hours, and then say, oh, I'm done for the week. I got my basketball, I worked hard, I improved, and I'm done. Basketball rewards people who are consistent. So make sure you're getting in the gym as often as you can. Number 7, a big one here, is that failure is a stepping stone to success. And let's take a look at me for an example. Number 1, this is not my first take on this YouTube video. And number 2, I got cut from the team this past year. But what happens is how you react to these failures. And at the end of the day, if you look bad after a workout or a game, everything is gonna be okay. I wish somebody told me that earlier, because I'd come home from games where I'd score 5 points and just think, it's the end of the world. My basketball career is over. What am I gonna do? But it's gonna be okay. Number 8 here is to be a good teammate and a leader. Now, when you play basketball, you're playing with 5 other teammates. So how can you be an example for them? Yes, sometimes all 5 basketball players are not going to be as talented or as hardworking. Everybody's going to have a different level and number of traits, but it's up to you to determine your team's attitude. Number 9 is to watch more film. You can not only learn from NBA greats and college greats on demand, you can find it anywhere on YouTube, but there are so many resources available to you. So look into your favorite player. How does he dribble the ball? What offense does your favorite team run? What defense does your team run? How do they react to a zone? What type of passing are they doing? How are their cuts? How are their movements, their actions, their pick and roll? So watch your own film, watch film of others, and your basketball IQ is gonna take a big leap. Number 10 here is to get in shape. Basketball is an aerobic sport, so I challenge you, how are you able to challenge your aerobics on another level when you're not playing? So just continue to play more basketball because that'll help you get in shape. At the end of the day, you're running down a basketball court. How many times is it during a basketball game? A ton. So be used to doing that, and trust me, stay in shape as it's gonna help you in those late game moments when you're tired. Number 11 here is to be competitive. So fight for everything you can. Work hard, just like we've talked about before, in every single drill that you're doing. Go into a workout with the mindset that I'm gonna compete and perform my greatest. You can only do your best, nothing more. You can't control every single shot that goes in during a game. You can have the perfect arc on a jump shot and it doesn't go in, it rims out. So be sure to always give your best effort and be competitive. Number 12 is to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So believe it or not, we all have a house that we all live in separately. It's called the comfort zone. So my challenge for you is to get outside that comfort zone. Do something that you're not used to doing. In a basketball workout, maybe you're trying a new move, maybe a new finish, maybe a new way to separate and get more space on your shot. Try to challenge yourself every single day. do something you don't want to do. Number 13 here, don't give up on your dreams. There are going to be many times where somebody tries to push you off a step or says, you know what, you can't do this or you can't do that. But think back to a time where you had success. All of that leads to this moment. Look at all the stuff you've accomplished up to right now. That's who you are, and that's who you've become through trial and error and so many different mistakes and learning. And no matter what anybody says, don't ever give up on your dreams. Wow, Hooper, that was a lot of information. But those are the 13 things I wish I knew earlier in my basketball career. Want more basketball content like this? Subscribe. But since you've stuck around to the end, let me offer you this. Another way to take your game to the next level is to find a basketball trainer. So, you might be wondering, how do I find a basketball trainer? Well, check out this video right here.